Laughter and joy is resistance. What's happening in the world so far in 2026 is really scary. Yesterday morning, an American woman was murdered by ICE, and she was murdered just a few blocks away from where a cop murdered George Floyd back in 2020. She is the second victim of an ICE homicide so far this year, and we're only 8 days in. All this on top of the fact that 2025 was ICE's deadliest year in 2 decades. We also just invaded Venezuela, we'll probably invade Greenland, and continue to fund Israel's genocide in Gaza. As genocides rage on in Sudan and Congo and here at home, the cost of living continues to go up and people have to choose between buying life-saving medication or paying rent. Holding on to hope for a better tomorrow gets more and more difficult each day. And given these conditions, it probably feels selfish and self-centered to get on stage and make people laugh, but it isn't. Your comedic point of view is needed and necessary for resistance. You choosing to follow your dreams while the rest of the world seems to be burning down around you is a radical act of self-care and resilience, and I promise you your voice is needed. There's a lot of room in this climate to use comedy as a vehicle for calling out what's happening. Whether you're going out to the streets to make thought-provoking and extremely silly satirical content in the likes of my mutual Walter Masterson, or you're performing stand-up that highlights the hypocrisy of how immigrants are treated in this country like Marcelo Hernandez does in his newest Netflix special, or maybe not even addressing what's happening in the news and just providing a much-needed escape. Your comedy matters. I recently made a video on the scientifically backed benefits of laughter, and we've all heard the saying, laughter is medicine. When we lose our ability to laugh or our ability to make others laugh, that's when we lose. And lose, we will not. We cannot. If you're asking yourself what you can do in this time, there's the more obvious things like providing aid to groups on the ground trying to protect Americans, immigrants or otherwise, or protesting peacefully in the streets, or calling your representatives and demanding that ICE be held accountable for abusing their power. But the best thing you can do for yourself is to keep going and never give up on your dreams. Stay safe and stay funny, because in this moment of time, the world really needs you.